is you see the picture, some picture. This is the computer man. This is the telephone man who try to dial or talk with others by telephone. This is an official boss or any employee. Okay, the three picture you see, and left hand side event. Okay, so you have to identify or you have to try to understand what is the event. Event, any situation, any occurrence, that is the event. Okay, but when you identify this is event, no need record. When you try to identify transaction, in this time you have to need to write. Okay, so transaction or event or transaction, this is a very important terms or word. First you have to identify this is event or this is transaction. Event, if event, you cannot or no need write. If transaction, you have to must writing. Okay, so how we can recognize or identify event or transaction? Say for example, purchase a computer. Purchase a computer, you pay first money, then you take a computer. So financial condition or financial situation or sales maybe increase, maybe decrease. This is the transaction. So transaction, yes, need to record. Okay. Then discuss product design with potential customer. Just telephone conversation with a customer or take or give or details discuss about the product quality. This is the not transaction because no financial sense of your company or of your organization. So this is the event. This is the event. So no need record. No need record. Okay. Again, pay rent. When you try to pay rent, money are loss or money are outflow from your organization already since your cash box, the money. So this is the transaction. Yes, record. So if transaction, you have to record. If event, no need record. If clear or not, please anyone? I think clear. If you identify event, no need record because no sense the money, financial condition, no sense by the event. But transaction must be financial condition sense or financial scenario sense from your organization. So transaction have to need right or record. Huh? Okay. So there are very important question. What is the characteristics of event and transaction? Okay. The basic characteristics event and transaction, financial scenario, financial condition must be sense. This is the transaction. Okay. You clearly understood or not? Please anyone? Clearly understood or not? Okay. Okay, another criteria in identification of event to transaction. Yes, the criteria. What is the event? What is the transaction? Main criteria. Is there any sense a financial position? Financial position sense you can call transaction. Financial condition, financial scenario, no sense you can call. You cannot call the event. Okay, so must be financial condition sense. Then you can call transaction. An event no sense financial condition. Second, it is the measurable in monetary term. Of course, transaction measurable by monetary term. You can measure by money, by rupee, by dollar, by pound. Okay, you must be measured. It is the sense the balance of at least two account. minimum two account have to change debit, credit, or other side. When you determine it will be changed, then you can call transaction. So this is the basic characteristics or component to recognize transaction. Very easy. Step in recording process. Step in recording process. How we can record. So in accounting, we gradually try to record primarily, secondarily, permanently. Okay. So primary book you record in journal, permanently you try to record in ledger. Okay. So here are three basic process to recording process. Analyze transaction for its effect on account. What is the effect on account? Positive effect, negative effect, or neutral effect? You have to first identify or analyze. Then you have to try to write in journal. Journal is a primary book, primarily. Okay. Then you have to post it or record or transfer from one book to another book, from primary book to secondary book. This secondary book is the permanent record book and another name ledger book. Okay. So there are three main steps in recording process. At first identify or analysis effect of account, then enter the transaction information in the journal, then journal you just enter or post, then transfer the journal information to the appropriate account in ledger, then you have to transfer in ledger. There is a three basic process in accounting. At first you analyze the effect, then you enter or record or posting in primary book. Primary book is the journal. Then you transfer from primary book to others or ledger. This is the three basic step or process in accounting recording. Accounting cycle. Accounting cycle means one step by step this accounting are going on. After one stage completed, you transfer or post to other. In this way, gradually rotate by a circle. For this information is called accounting cycle. At first, analyze business transaction. You just analyze the effect, positive effect or negative effect of an organization. This event you just analyze. Then you try to journalize the transaction. Primarily write or record. Primarily record in journal. Then post to the ledger. Then next step you have to post from journal to ledger. Prepare trial balance. You summarize. Summarize in trial balance. That means summarize means you just sort out account left hand side and right hand side. This is the summarizing stage. Summarizing stage is another name, trial balance. Then journalize and post adjusting entries, defer account. You just post the adjusting entries. ডিফারেল or অ্যাক্রুয়াল, অর্থাৎ এখানে লেনদেন কি ক্যাশের লেনদেন হয়েছে না ক্যাশের বাইরে আমার ধারে বা বাকিতে লেনদেন হয়েছে, এগুলো এখানে অ্যাডজাস্ট করা হয়. This stage is adjusting entries. Okay. Then prepared adjusted trial balance. অ্যাডজাস্টমেন্ট করার পরে আমাদের ফাইনালি ডেবিট এন্ড ক্রেডিট বা লেফট হ্যান্ড সাইড আর রাইট হ্যান্ড সাইড আমাদের এন্ট্রি পোস্ট করতে হয়. This stage is prepared adjusted trial balance stage. Then financial statement, profit or loss identify in this stage. Owner's equity have to identify in this stage. Income statement, ownership equipment, balance sheet, cash flow statement. are prepared in this stage. Actually, how much profit or how much loss, how much cash generate or how much cash not generate. Thus details record here. Then journal and post closing ledger entries. Then you have to close the account in this stage. And then post closing trial balance. Post closing trial balance. After close account, you have to finally transfer. This is the post closing trial balance. Then again start one by one, rotate by circle. For this accounting cycle in this way are flow. Okay. Accounting cycle is another. There are clearly tried to show by circle. Accounting activities. Accounting activities at first identify transaction or event, then recording, then communication, and prepare report. The function of accounting, procedure of accounting. At first identification, then recording, then communication. Communication means prepare a report, profit or loss. This is the three main activities of accounting. Who use the accounting data or information? Who use? Before I try to discuss about this, who use accounting data and information? There are two parties use accounting data or information: internal parties and external parties. Internal parties, who are internal parties? Internal users of the accounting information are manager who plan, organize, and run the business. These include marketing manager, production supervisor, finance director, company officer. That means those who are involved or stay within the organization or stakeholder of organization. This is the internal party. Different manager level, employee level, owner level, like this, like this. And managerial accounting provide internal reports to help user make sense. Internal party, who are internal party? Those who are involved or do the job in organization. This is internal party. External party, who? The third parties, who those who are outside of company, no job, no ownership in this organization. Say for example, tax authority, government, editor, and chartered accountant, like this, like this. External parties. This is the external parties. External parties, creditor, investor, tax authority, regulatory agency, taxing authorities, customer, labor union, trade license union, like the other third parties. That's me. This is the external parties. This is the another important. Basically, we want to record the transaction or data